Hello everyone, my name is Jay Beetle, and this is Lords of Strife. You are a lowly peasant that has only known the simple life since the day of your birth. Day-to-day life has largely stayed the same until one day a Dark Lord invaded your small village. Rumors are that other villages and towns have been attacked by Dark Lords as well. Now a plague of darkness is spread across the land. Monstrous creatures maim and kill anyone in their sight. Laughter and happiness have all been replaced with the stench of rotting corpses lying about. Only you and you alone can drive these lords and their armies from the land. So what is Lords of Strife? Lords of Strife is a 2D fixed screen platform game with actions, puzzles, and strife. And by strife I mean death, 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 death. It's a logic platform death puzzle machine. And it starts off pretty simple, but I would highly, highly, highly recommend using a controller over a keyboard. I tried keyboard to begin with. There's just not enough precision. The controls, I don't want to say that they're floaty or imprecise, but it doesn't have the exactness that something like The End Is Nigh has. It's still accessible and it's still very obvious, at least as far as I've played, knowing what to do, but it's going to provide a little bit of frustration until you get the hang of it. You can fight, there is combat, but that is not the main focus of the game. You'll go through all these, they say 7 levels, but like I said, it's not really, it's 7 environments, I guess, and each environment has, similar to The End Is Nigh, several screens, a dozen or so, and then it changes to make a new mechanic. So to begin with, you're in this field, so there's scarecrows that you have to jump on. Then you go to a graveyard, and there are these ghosts that come after you, so now you essentially have a moving target that you have to jump onto, and then you have to jump directly on spikes. So as you're going through fighting these 7 Lords of Strife, the puzzles get much more difficult and much more punishing. Now, just to say a little bit about the game's history, the developer and publisher are both called Revolutionary Interactive, and it's by a guy named Chris Johnson. He made a Kickstarter for the sole purpose of raising the $100 that was required to put the game on Steam. A little while back, Steam started to require developers to pay $100 to get their game on Steam, so that it limits people that just want to shovel crappy games onto Steam. So that prevents some of it, and it does kind of screw over these really tiny one-man teams. But this guy managed to do it. He got 400 bucks in with 19 backers, and it is a very solid game. I think that the game will be $10 because that's what it seems to be on the Kickstarter, and the game will be out on the 22nd. Now, my own personal opinion of the game is that it is very solid but very difficult. If you like other similar games, you will like this. It's I've never came across any bugs. It has a small enough story to intrigue you, and the little things that I like about it are not that important but noticeable. Like in the beginning, you'll go through this scenery and you'll see these treasure chests, and you think, oh, that's something we're going to be able to collect. But he, at least it appears, he tricks you. It tricks the player, and you fall. You can't, as far as I know, get any of the chests. They're just out of reach on purpose, just to screw with you. So that's fun. As far as the music goes, the music is great. I don't know if he also did the music or got it to be done, but I really like the chiptune style, and it's different per zone. You can see all the different footage here and hear the music in the background. It is really great. So he started the Kickstarter when the game was almost done, and I kind of think that's how Kickstarter should do, or at least at the very beginning, a proof of concept should already exist. Don't put your money into something that doesn't have any sort of proof that it even works or is even being made. That's just a PSA, but everyone should already know that anyway. Anyway, May 22nd, game comes out. Solid puzzle platformer. Go check it out on Steam. Lords of Strife. I'll see you in the next video.